Fed up with a corrupt businessman, this man had turned the stairs in his house into a perpetual motion machine. One day, he was just about to enjoy a boiled egg when he touched the shell and realized it was burning hot. Since he was the most talented inventor in the city, he knew dropping the egg into cold water wouldn't be smart. So he decided to build an automatic egg cracking machine instead. He immediately rushed to his workshop, grabbed his tools, and started sketching designs. After 2.5 hours of hard work, the blueprint was finally complete. Then he sat down in his greatest invention from last month, a self-moving chair, and got to work. First, he attached a bracket to the egg cup. Then he installed a spring on top of it. Before long, an incredible egg cracking machine was ready. The next morning, he calmly sipped his coffee and excitedly prepared to test the machine. Just as he lifted the hammer, there was suddenly a knock at the door. When he opened it, standing there was the richest and most powerful businessman in the city. The man didn't say a single word. He simply handed over an envelope and walked away. The inventor opened the envelope and found an order inside. He was being asked to create a machine that could package air and turn it into money. At first, he thought it had to be some kind of joke, but he didn't have the courage to refuse such a powerful man. Now the poor inventor, who still hadn't even finished his breakfast, spent the entire day thinking, without finding a single solution. He was genuinely worried now. If he couldn't come up with something by tomorrow, he could end up in serious trouble. Then suddenly, an idea struck him like lightning. He sprinted straight down to his workshop. The moon was high in the sky, but his determination burned even brighter. 2.5 hours later, his world-class invention was complete. The next morning, the businessman arrived right on time in his luxury car. The inventor casually walked into the kitchen, poured himself a cup of coffee, then picked up his egg-cracking device and successfully cracked the egg this time. Meanwhile, the businessman stood outside the door, impatiently stomping his foot in the exact same spot over and over again.